was interactive,
I enjoyed
educative,
myself.
and entertaining.
Keep energy.
We're gonna play.
Jazzy bodies.
Yeah.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Women at Work. Today's episode promises to be interactive, entertaining, and educative. My name is Avril Ruth and I'm your host. Sitting close to me are two beautiful ladies, Miss Godgoodness and Miss Favor. Okay, Godgoodness is an accountant and also a fashion designer of GG culture, and God's Favor is also a customer relation expert and HR professional training. So, God's goodness, Olubori, yes, I'm pronouncing your surname right now. How would you describe your career path? Like, give us a brief run down about your career path.
Thank you for having me here. What I can say about my career so far, let me start from when my first place of working. During my service here, I worked as a customer relation department and also worked as an assistant procurement officer. And I also worked I did 3 jobs during my service here. It wasn't an easy journey. And I also worked as secretary there. The company really built me. And before I was someone that doesn't like talking. Like anything, talk, anything. No, I don't do that. But coupled up with my fashion designing work now, side hustle. Not since Nigeria, you guys do 1 or 2 jobs, side hustle now, all that kind of stuff. So, and currently I'm working as an accountant, my real passion.
That is what you really wanted to do.
Yes, like this is really what I've been wanting to do, and now I
fashion
need
design is just extra cash.
Extra cash now.
Extra cash. Okay, over to you, Favor Felix. Yes. So, how would you describe or probably give us a rundown of your career path?
Thank you for having me here. It's lovely to be here. When I got my first degree, I started with teaching because getting jobs in Nigeria is very easy. You understand what I mean by very easy?
Very. I understand. I can relate. I can.
So I started with teaching, and thereafter I got a job as an administrative assistant, and I loved what I did very well. I could see that I was really good there. I discovered my passion doing that. Yeah. And thereafter, I got a job as a customer experience executive, and it's been a lovely journey. Really, my experience has been good, and I can't wait to see what lies ahead.
Okay. Moving forward, I want to ask, what is your relationship status? Okay. Please, before you answer, okay, think very well. Okay. Are you single to stupor? Do you have a boyfriend? Are you in a situationship? You know when you go write an exam, there's options. I'm not giving options there. Are you in a situation?
Please, can I go first?
Yes, you can.
I am very single.
So you are single to stupor. Please. Favor Felix is single to stupor. Please. Take notes. So God's goodness. God when? Oh, God when?
But to be honest, I'm very single. Very single.
So all these paparazzi to tell us that you are single.
You are sure you're not in a situationship?
No, I'm expecting you because I don't know why you have to smile and you're telling me you are single.
No, I'm very much single.
Wait. I need to understand something. Why are you single?
Because I can't say that is not what's in my mind. Is to build my career. I'm focused on my career right now. But I know that man will come in and Nigeria.
So you're channeling all your energy to your career.
Yeah.
Living man.
It's not as if we are living then. It's just just trying to focus on what is available now, what you can see now.
You cannot see man. I want to understand something. You are not seeing man, Abi. You are seeing man. We not say man. Please wait. I want to focus on my career.
Let me say I'm still waiting for the right person to come. Yes.
God will do it for you.
Amen.
Favor Felix.
I can say boldly that we are in the same boat. I don't choose to be single. It's just like she said.
Due to unforeseen circumstances.
We are waiting for the right one.
Okay. So at what point do you want to get married? If you people are single at this point, what point do you now want to have man and marry man? I like this.
If he comes along the way while balancing career.
But if you play a blind eye to the man,
No,
how do you see?
don't get it wrong. Are you shutting a blind eye?
No.
Oh, your options are open. Your heart is open. You are not shut your heart. That's what I want to know.
No.
Is your heart closed?
No.
No,
It's open,
definitely
widely
not.
open.
Definitely
That's
not.
what I want to know. You understand?
If we see him, we will get him.
You get him. Surely you come.
Okay. So at what point do you want to get married? At what point?
I'm young.
Looking at yourself now,
Yeah.
how do you see yourself in the next? You see yourself getting married in the next 3 years or 2 years?
Should I be really honest?
Yes, be honest.
No.
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 Why no?
Why? I don't want to say I am, like leaning onto people's experience. I don't want to say that, but I could say I'm saying that.
So in other words, you are trying to say that persons close to you.
Yeah, I've had so many bad experiences, and there is no light at the end of the tunnel when we have conversations about their relationship that they are presently or past.
I don't understand because at this point we're talking about. Wait. Please don't be angry because I want to understand this. How those people experience?
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Affect you. You talk about seeing man. Like you see man today now, the man now say, I love you, you love me.
No.
The man now say, I want you to marry me. Are you gonna tell him no because of people experience?
No. See, what I'm saying is, if he comes, I am a woman, right? I am supposed to know what is good for me or not, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm saying at one side, we have stories like that.
Yes.
And at another
That's
side, I am waiting to get, the type of person that I want for me.
So in other words, you're going to say that at this point you're not certain
I
when
am-
you get married.
No. Sorry.
You are not certain.
No. It's weird, right?
Motivate me, please. God bless. Please motivate me.
In the next 2 years, I'm seeing myself already married.
Next 2 years.
Next 2 years, there.
Be loading. Oh. Please don't forget me.
For sure.
Next year. Why did you say so?
To me, I believe because I'm still young. But at least I prefer marrying early, giving birth early.
That's good.
Rebranding myself back as ever young now. That kind of levels. So, and apart from that, I prefer marrying early enough to at least to achieve 1 or 2 goals. Before, sometimes in old age you don't have that strength to do something. But you getting married, trying to balance everything up early enough. I think that's better to
Old
me.
age, you won't have the strength to do more.
Yeah.
So you're trying to tell me that if a man walks in here now, tell you God's goodness.
No, a man cannot just walk in. It should be
It's
someone
possible.
If the person does his goals and his purpose do not tally with mine, I'll just decline.
That's a valid point.
Okay, over to you, Favor.
Yes.
What would you say is your major fear and reservation
Towards
towards marriage?
Holy Spirit.
So you have to like the Holy Spirit. Please.
My major fear. Okay, yes, I have it. Commitment issues.
From your part.
Not from my part, from the other party.
So you're 100% that you'll be committed.
150%.
I like this.
Commitment
So you're
issues.
scared that you will not be committed.
Yes, I am.
I have to. Sorry.
Now you see where I'm coming from, right?
I have to. God's goodness. Yeah. Please, what? You've been motivating me so much this year. Please. What are your fears?
My fear is this fear has always become internal to enter a relationship. Like seeing someone that is the right person and not the right person.
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
That's my biggest fear.
Yeah.
And
Making the wrong choice.
making the wrong choice, thinking is right.
That's your fear.
And that's my fear.
So Have you guys done something? Now, I'm throwing the question open now.
All right.
Have you guys made any move or tried to work on those fears? Yes.
I don't know if walking up to a man to ask for his number, if it counts. Does that count?
Counts. I can do it too.
Exactly.
If I see fine brother like this and the brother did not see that.
At least I know I'm scared, but about that commitment issues. But at least I'm putting a foot forward.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Please do it. Don't allow them to be deceiving you that it's bad. You only collect number. Not see anybody.
Have conversation with them.
Yes.
That's
And if
I
the brother like you, we move forward. If he does not like you, we move to the next.
Of course.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Don't allow them to deceive you.
Period. Is that
Period. Yes. Collect his number if you want to collect his number because you feel like brother mind can be in another place.
Yeah.
You understand?
Mhm.
He can be distracted and he will not notice you, but you notice him first. Hello. I love the way you're looking. You smell. Start with you smell nice. What do you brother is smelling nice?
those guys love those
That trick can work for me. You smell nice. Like this conversation I've started. Me, I know how to keep conversation. Isn't it not?
I liked what she said about making the right choice and then thinking it's the wrong choice. Can you elaborate on that, please?
Because wait, before you continue, because it's possible to see a committed man.
Yeah.
And it's not the right one for you.
Would I say I've not have any experience with that
Okay.
circle, but coupled with past experience with other people telling me,
Okay.
the man is faithful, is what we want, and because it's not everything that is good. Sorry, let me check in some Bible verses here. The Bible says that the plans are afterwards are of good and not of evil.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not everything that is good that is meant for you.
Yeah.
There's some things that is for another person, but not for you. Sometimes the guy that even be setting goals that is aligned with yours, but it's not yours.
Yeah.
What is not yours is not yours, but you're thinking it's yours. So that fear has always been there. And
Well, you know that you have to find a way to eliminate that fear if you want to get married 2 years from now.
yes, I'm working towards it too.
How?
How? Yeah. See, you're interested.
How?
Okay. By prayers. Let me say by prayers. And by the
Okay.
help of the Holy Spirit.
Yes.
Yes. Because
Yes.
that is the biggest and the most superior person I can talk to.
Yes.
That will direct me in anything I want to do.
Okay. So moving forward, I want to know what you think about work-life balance. What's your insights about work-life balance?
Do you want to go first?
No, you go first.
So let us know what you think about work-life balance. Like, how do you, as a single lady, how do you balance your career path and your life? Is it Netflix and chill, or clubbing, or reading the Bible?
Being single actually helps, in a lot of ways, because let's say a person that is single, not a single mom at this point, can put all her energies into her career. There is no distraction from whatsoever. It is that point that your career growth actually builds up more than you being in a relationship. That's my perception. So it's really, really easy. There's no other thing that you've got going except God goodness here that said she's an accountant and also a fashion designer. Your energies are mostly channeled into those what you do, not into hello baby, have you called me?
You are saying now that as a single lady, you don't have any distraction.
Yeah.
What about single ladies who have responsibility, family responsibilities?
Okay. Family responsibility.
ladies
Coming from being in a relationship perspective.
Okay,
Do you understand?
okay,
Yes, being in a relationship. But if you have something to add.
Being in a relationship, there's a difference between I work night. So you call baby, you're not picking calls, you're busy, you're always busy. That kind of scenario, all this dramatic.
But love is good though.
No, we're not saying it is not.
Because if you have baby that is calling you after the stress of the day, and you have one baby that calls you that, oh my god, are you okay? Okay, let's go and chill. Think it now. Think it.
You are not wrong. We are just saying, comparing it to somebody that is married and has children, it is quite, that's where you now say, okay, how do you balance your life and everything that you've got going with career? But now we're talking about singles now. I know you brought an instance where the person may have family to take care of, but it's, if you ask me, it's still the same thing. You are working, right? You are earning salaries, right? You have side hustles, right? That's bringing you money. You care for them. You care for them still. Still.
Okay, I have a question. Do you think that you would be, when you get married, you will be limited in pursuing your career path? Do you think marriage would limit your career path or achieving your goals?
I would say me. No, it won't.
No.
It won't limit.
Favor.
It's a yes and a no.
Why you say yes?
Yes, if the person you meet compliments, or how do I put this? Is everything that you've hoped for, somebody that you can talk to, somebody that you can have conversations with, somebody that would help you, in marriage. In marriage, somebody that will help you, balance everything out, in training the children, in taking the kids to school, in everything that a husband should be and a father should be. So if he is all those things, I don't think there will be any limitations. Because yes, would he support me if I want to go for more trainings? Would he support me if I want to add more certificates to the already existing ones? Would he?
Those are the questions.
Yes, exactly.
Before.
Yeah. So it's a yes and a no.
So Mr. Right for favor, please know this. Know this and know peace. Okay, moving forward. Knowing your strengths and weaknesses, what are the challenges do you think you would face in trying to balance your career while married and trying to achieve your goals, and you would not also affect the affairs in your marriage? What are the challenges? Judging from your own strengths and weaknesses, now you know yourself.
Yeah.
So what are the challenges you think you face?
We talk about challenges. Surely you're going to face challenges when you get married. That's just it. You're going to face some obstacles, but you rising up to it.
No, excuse me, don't use you.
Okay.
I am going
Okay. I am.
Yes.
Okay, me
Speak
rising
from your
up.
own perspective, because I want you to explain. You know yourself.
Yes.
I cannot dictate your strength and your weakness.
Yes.
So you know yourself, so please explain.
Okay. Since it was balancing before marriage, like let's talk about the single aspect of career and singleness. Okay, balancing them is not really. Sometimes we do have, no, most of the time I have obstacles
Yes.
balancing them. But now I can balance, even now I can balance my work life and my single life. But even at that, there's still obstacles and challenges that come. We talk more of marriage. But I just believe with the help of God, everything is possible. Everything is possible, I can say.
How are you going to face it, Favor? How are you going to balance it? I want you to throw more light on it.
Hopefully, I pray I don't face any, but definitely it's life, right? We can tell already that I am a career woman.
Okay.
I am. And if I don't have that partner who would support me, who would push me, because I am going to be all those things. I am. I am. So if I don't have that person, it will be a big challenge. Personally and maritally, it's going to be a heavy challenge. But
okay, if that challenge happens, how are you going to face it? Will you stop doing what you're doing and just focus on the marriage, or?
I think we'll be able to solve the problems like most adults do, right? Having conversations.
All right. Thank you for honoring our invite. I learned a lot from your own perspective. So as we continue on the conversation on women at work, the single edition, where we talk about the fears of pursuing your career path and getting married, and also balancing both while married. I have with me two more guests. Lisa Oduyela, who is a skincare therapist, and she's also a mixologist and also a data analysis and a web designer. Wow, that's a lot. And next we have Lisa Okonye, who is a writer and an author of 4 books, still counting, right?
Yes, thank you for adding that one.
She has written 2 books so far, or you've published 2 books so far.
Yeah, all 4 are published, or 2 top.
2 top. That is
Yes, 2 top.
one. I am a teen.
What now? Yes.
And the pressure is getting worse.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for honoring our invites.
You're welcome.
You're
Okay.
welcome.
So Elizabeth, I can see that you'll be doing a lot. So how did this journey start?
Okay, I literally asked me about my career history right now.
Yes, that's what I want. That's what I want to know.
Okay, my career started with mixology. Mixology is my baby. Started at GS3.
Okay.
Started learning mixology in GS3, and I grew passion with it. I got to find out while being on field that I love exploring, I love meeting people, and mixology puts you in that spot with event planning and everything. Okay, it wasn't just mixology I learned events, but mixology was what caught my attention.
Okay.
So moving forward to university days, I got my first job, official job, in 2019 when I got admission into the university. But then, before the admission came, I needed something to leave the house, just to stroll by and just get something doing while waiting for admission. I tried doing fashion designing, but that dream was short-lived. So skincare was what caught my attention. It wasn't passion-driven at first, but I've always loved taking care of my skin. Everybody that know me know I used to spend 2 hours as a den in the
Can imagine the
bathroom.
queue, the bathroom queue.
Like I have a routine for my face, the way I will sponge, the sponge I use for my leg, when I wash my leg, it was just really a
I
lot
can't
at
call
that
you
age.
for just 5K now.
No, that was a long time ago.
Okay, that was before. Okay, now
Okay.
things have changed.
Things have changed.
You will learn. Since I've changed now.
Yeah.
So skincare was my go-to person. I would leave the house, I learned how to make cream, scrub, which is currently called cosmetic formulation. And I started doing it for myself. After a while, I started doing it for my cousin. My cousin would refer friends, like that. It was growing. But my main baby was still mixology. That was what I was doing in school. During final year week, I would sell cocktails at their event, their gin carnival, or maybe a show in school, pageant show.
And you were balancing all that with school.
Yes. And I was still selling skincare by this side as well.
That's real hustle.
I'm telling you.
That's real hustle.
For my mixology, there was proper branding, but for skincare, there wasn't till COVID. The COVID put a stop into all social activities, so cocktail was not selling at then.
Yeah.
So that was when I now had to learn, take courses, take proper certification to become a cosmetic formulator. So I'm not just a skin therapist, I'm also a certified cosmetic formulator. Then for my tech,
Yes, you work with them.
I'm still in transition. So I've graduated now. I'm not in school anymore, and I want to be able to use my certificate to work. I studied linguistics, so that's why I'm going into data analysis and web design as well. So that's all.
Okay, for tech, because I know that tech is really draining and time consuming. So what is your take? What are the challenges that you think women face in tech?
Okay, let me tell you something. Tech, when you are going into tech, just know that your social life is going to
He's going to be on hold or non-existent.
non-existent for a while. So you're not socializing, you're not even chatting or DMing anybody.
You don't have the
So
time.
you don't really have the time for love affair.
Yeah.
And if you already have love affair, to shake a bit.
We'll go back to that aspect of the love affair. So moving to Mr. Koe, you're a writer.
Yes. I think my story starts from when I was young, but I'm not going to bore you with all those details. However, I've always had interest in books. I've always had interest in writing. It was actually for entertainment. So if you say come and read because of the exam, sure, I can read for exam. But I've always loved reading for entertainment purposes only. Yes. So I always had interest in books, and from there, I started writing, and just like her turning point was COVID, my turning point was NYSC. When I discovered that oil company work was not waiting, it was not achievable. NMPC was not going to call me. I wasn't going to get it.
So you had to look for
I had to like have that reset. Yes. What is it that God has put in my hands that I can work with? Yes. So I decided to take the seed in my hand and I planted it in the ground, and that's where the whole writing thing started.
Did you hear that?
That's where the whole writing thing started. So that's why I started writing professionally. I had courses that I took, got certified to ensure that what I'm writing is certified. Please, I went through the training. I've done my due diligence. I've been able to come.
certified also.
Yes.
And a team counselor, yes.
Yes, I am a team counselor. For the past 14 years, I've been teaching. Not in schools though. I've been teaching in church. So my major ministry has always been teenagers and children.
I'm a teenager though.
You're not a teenager, man. Please. My major ministry has been teenagers and children, so that has been my focus, which was one of the reasons why I wrote I'm a Teen What Now, because I wanted teenagers to understand that this particular phase in their life is so very important. If they get anything wrong now, it will affect them as an adult, because we adults are bearing scars from our teenage years. So we have to get it right. They have to get it, since we didn't have the opportunity to get it right, they have to get it right before they get here. So that was the reason why.
Okay, so I have a question. What's your relationship status? Please, before you answer, let me just give you options. I don't want to hear I think.
Okay.
Are you single to stupor? Are you in a situationship? Do you have a boyfriend?
That is not your boyfriend.
That one is situationship too now.
Okay.
But do you have original boyfriend that's on camera now? You say yes, I have boyfriend somewhere. Now saying that yes, that's my baby.
Okay.
Or do you have a crush? No, you can crush on somebody.
And the person is not aware.
Hope that the Lord will bring the crush
To you. Exactly.
So please.
Who's going first? Me.
These are you, yes.
Okay. I will never hide my relationship status. I'm always very proud to say it. Yes, I am in a relationship. I have a boyfriend.
I know that you are looking at
God, the rest though.
I know that
You see, God does not joke with his favorites. And I am one of his. I'm very proud. I'm one of his favorites.
I know my time is coming. God's time is the best.
God's time is the best. Yes.
So what's your?
That brings us to me. God's time. Because I know he's somewhere preparing the man of my dreams.
He's molding him with clay.
One of your dreams, yes.
Oh my God.
You not wait. I want to understand something. Wait.
Please answer. Why she give me category? Please. Stick to the category.
Let us know where
You just want me to. I'm not stupid in the name of Jesus. Perhaps you go to stupid.
God will do it. No,
He will do it.
Let me clean the tears on you. Why?
God will do it. So let me move to you because
I felt that shade.
This is a single
I felt that
To
shade.
me, you're supposed to be able to.
I want her to answer because at this point I think. Please, Lisa.
Yes, please go
At
ahead.
what point
Yeah.
you want to get married?
At one point, do I want to get married?
At what point do you think you can get married?
I think at the pace where my career is at right now, I'm heading towards that point where marriage can feature in. But I'm not like everything around me revolves around God.
Yeah.
So I really don't make decisions for myself. I allow the Holy Spirit to lead me. But I know I've been getting nudgings and I've been getting the whole, don't worry, it's approaching. So I know that it's coming already.
So it's close.
Yeah, it's close.
Very close.
Please, I didn't say very close. I don't like what you are doing.
Okay, I'm sorry. I
just said it's close.
Is it bad for me to be sure?
Holy Spirit, I'm reporting out to you.
Okay, I'm
Don't
sorry.
say what he did not say.
Okay, it's close.
It's close.
Elizabeth,
Yes.
this one that you are seeing. At what point do you want to get married? No, I need to know. At what point? Because you are very pretty.
Thank you.
I don't know.
You didn't even say anything about me. Wow.
I know.
A man is already telling you are pretty.
You're pretty
Come
now.
on.
You know now.
I know.
It's crystal clear. It's obvious.
Thank you.
Please, Elizabeth.
Before we demandless, say it again. You are very pretty. Don't say where you are.
Please, at what point do you want to get married? Because I don't understand.
I'm a family person, so I look forward to getting married.
At what point?
But the point,
The point is looking further and further.
it lead us there. It lead us there. But I look forward to being married, and currently my career is what I have, and that's what I'm focusing on.
Yeah.
Plus the part of career, the point in career I'm in right now is really restricting me from mingling and talking stage, all those things. You know, they don't have right now.
Yeah, that's
So
the time.
I'm just, this is my period. There's always a season. This is the season where I am now. So I'm just really enjoying. I'm really enjoying. This is where I just got into the point where I'm really enjoying.
Please, I hope you heard that. Say she's
single.
really enjoying being
Because
single.
I want to ask you a question. That's what I'm really enjoying. So you are trying to tell me now is that if one brother walks through that door like this.
Right now.
Yes, I know, you know the brother. You yourself in your mind, you are liking this brother.
Ask her. Let me look at her very well.
That man say, Elizabeth, I love my wife. You not say because you are enjoying
Your singleness.
your thing, you will not say no.
It's no, but I look Bobo and want to say, Bobo is fine. Girl. Then I'll continue.
So you will tell him no.
Oh, fine, but
You will say no. Because of what exactly?
no, it's just, I don't know how to explain it. I don't feel I'm in that season yet.
Okay.
In your mind, you are not ready. You just want to focus on your career.
See, in my mind, let's be honest, fantasies, daydreaming are there. But reality is not, I don't feel like it's my season to be in a relationship yet.
Okay, so this response,
It touched me.
it touched me.
It touched me.
But shoot your shot though, in case you see the video. You cannot tell. Maybe for your sake, the Holy Spirit can lead me to the season.
Okay.
Okay.
Elizabeth,
Yeah?
what are your fears and your reservations about marriage?
Ooh. I used to have fears,
Used to.
but I don't
like
think
that
they are valid anymore because I've grown past them. So what I have right now are expectations, not fear anymore.
Okay.
Okay. Let me ask, what are those expectations?
Okay.
I'm learning because
My expectation
anything
from
can happen.
marriage is family and growth.
Okay.
Unity, somewhere to call home, no restriction, just growth, Yeah, that's my expectation from marriage. But for fear, we passed that stage.
Yeah, I like that.
Please, let's order one fearless energy drink.
I mean, they got fearless. Ask around.
So I want your own opinion.
Okay.
What are your reservations and fears?
Not like I'm even trying to steal what she said, but I used to have fears and reservations, particularly because of the society we're in.
Yes.
Growing up in Nigeria and seeing families and hearing stories online every day, it just makes you scared. Like you'd actually shiver in your boots. Seeing people talk about, oh, this is how I married the best man, and after 1 month the marriage crashed because the best man turned out to be the worst man, and so many other issues. So seeing all that every day, feeding on the negative from social media, feeding on the negative from the environment, will just put this unnecessary fear in your heart that, oh, when I get married, I'm going to be restricted. When I get married, I'm not going to be able to chase my dreams. When I get married, it's not going to be an equal partnership here. Having all that, seeing all that in the environment, seeing all that on social media, kind of like it conditions our mind already as Nigerians to know that when you enter marriage, you go suffer.
Yeah.
And you know the painful part, pastors will even tell you in church, you will endure. I don't want to endure.
You have chosen.
Yes.
I don't. So I had to consciously, not even only by my power, coupled with the fact that with the Holy Spirit's help and everything, I had to consciously recondition my mind to know that there's no fears. As long as perfect love drives out all fear. So as long as you're with the right
Rema.
thank you, please applaud. So as long as you are with the right person, particularly when that relationship or that marriage is founded on God as the solid rock, then there are no fears. There are no fears and there are no reservations for me.
Okay, and you mentioned something about society. Sorry, before you mentioned something about society.
Yeah.
That brings me to the next question.
Okay.
Do you think that you are getting pressure from people around you?
Okay.
Society in general?
Yeah.
Family?
Yeah.
Your workspace?
Yeah.
Do you think that you're getting pressure of marriage?
Okay. So, from my family, from my mom and my siblings, no pressure. What you see from aunties and uncles that did not train you in the university or train you anywhere, there's a lot of pressure.
The pressure is getting.
That is why you.
You know why I wrote that book.
I want you to dive into the inspiration, because me on my own, I don't know why I was sitting there right. The pressure is getting inside. If I'm not really inside that. And you see, explain.
So the whole inspiration behind the pressure is getting worse is this. It was not only from me per se, but like from my friends around me, family. I was seeing a lot of, once you just cross that threshold of 25, you are looking like one old cargo in their eyes. So they are wondering why you're not married. They start counting your age for you.
50 menopause. Like,
so it's a lot. There's a lot of pressure on my friends, people I know, and the pressure just keeps building. Aunties and uncles asking you unnecessary questions. When you wear ashwabi to your friend's wedding, you can't snap pictures in peace because the next thing they're going to tell you is, when are you getting married? So that's the inspiration behind the book. I wanted, it's something we don't talk about in the society, but daughters and mothers' relationship it's spoiling because of this issue.
Married, yeah.
Aunties and uncles, people are blocking aunties and uncles because of this same issue.
Yeah.
So it's something I wanted to bring to light, that there's something that's happening behind the scene. This whole pressure of when are you getting married, what are you doing, should it be something that is hidden? Let's talk about it. Let's bring it out. People are going through unnecessary stress. Relationships are destroying. Families are scattering because of this same thing. So yeah, that's the inspiration behind the book.
Okay, so Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Okay, how would you explain the pressure? Or do you maybe you are an exceptional child? You don't get pressure from anywhere. Nothing is moving you. Even the society, even the one that is even in the relationship, sitting close to you, your body know they shake.
Pressure cup. I'm actually currently not getting pressure from anybody, but what she said is really true, because I have cousins, I have sisters that are really under pressure, and it's not nice at all, because I'm not even looking forward to where it will now turn to me. So for now, the pressure is not on me.
The pressure is not getting worse on your side.
On my side, but it's really getting worse for them, and I can only imagine how much pressure they'll be in. I won't even lie, I myself, that is not under pressure, find myself doing it unintentionally, because it's something the society has already programmed in our head.
Exactly.
And once you're in this stage, you should get married, the next thing you should get married.
Yeah.
So when I see them, unconsciously, what comes to my mind is that,
this one never still
she
married.
has not married. I have to correct myself not to utter the word.
Is it that they are not saying that the world is evolving? We're in 21st century. In our parents' time, at least if I cry, mommy, I want biscuit, they'll buy 10 naira biscuit.
Exactly what I told my mom. I said, it reached my turn now to start life. Fuel is now 700 naira.
I don't know, is it that they're not seeing it? So that they can be coming down.
No, you don't understand. As long as a certain mindset already exists in this our Nigeria, have you not heard that all the traditions from forefathers that we don't, people that turn to dust,
they are still
practicing it today.
There was a time I challenged one of my aunts for I was asking her why she putting pressure on her daughter like that. I had to step in because it wasn't nice. We were supposed to be defending, but you now join our fellow wicked. You're not wicked because of what they did. Let's say they are wicked aunties.
Yeah.
So she said, oh, it's not really about anything or passing tradition. It's just that to them, they feel like after so many years of investing into, well, this is only valid for parents and maybe your caregiver. After investing so much into taking care of you, bringing you up character wise, Bible wise, it just does not feel good for them to know that, oh, so nobody wants this my hard work, because they see that. So at 30 something, after my 30 something years of work, nobody wants what I've worked in or invested in.
Yeah.
So that's the way they see it, and that's why they're always pushing. And people that really care,
their grandchildren before they die.
It's not even really about the
honestly,
they just seeing you with
all these
somebody
points
that values you. It's
is
just
there
like
inside that
reward.
Please, you need to get that book.
Reward
Is
for
there
The pressure is getting worse.
it's getting worse.
By Lisa Okoye. Please, you need to get that book.
But when she said that, it really made me realize that, oh, okay, it's not really, some of them actually don't care. They don't. They are just using it as an opportunity to mock you, or they don't already say, I talk she don't go husband house. I talk man no go marry her.
Okay, moving forward.
Yeah.
Lisa,
Yeah.
I would want you to share your own opinion
Okay.
on work-life balance.
Okay.
How do you say it? How do you define work-life balance?
Okay, defining work-life balance is being able to strike an equal chord, or have your work and your family life, personal life, spiritual life, financial life on the same range, or have them on one chord. You're able to have both of them. It's not like the balance beam is 60-40. It should be like 50-50. You're able to have everything on one level, having everything balanced, being able to balance work, know that this is time for work, know that this is time for family, know that this is time for your spiritual life. But it's not always easy. I would not even lie. It's never easy.
Is it easy?
It's not.
Can it always be 50-50?
It's not always easy, but you have to strive to get it, because if not, you suffer burnout, and then one part of you would be lacking. So your family may be lacking, or your personal life may be lacking, or your social life may be lacking, or your spiritual life may be lacking. Yeah, so you have to find a way to put a balance on all of them. Just keep them balanced.
Okay,
Yeah.
now that brings us to the next question. Elizabeth, knowing fully your strength and your weaknesses, what challenges do you think you are going to face trying to balance your career path when married? What challenges do you think you are going to face, and how do you think you are going to overcome them? Knowing fully well your strength and weaknesses. I can't speak for you.
Yeah. Right now, as a single to stupor, it's really hard to say, because when you are in the spotlight, you can only assume, but it's really different when you are putting on the shoes.
Yeah.
So I'm not married, and I cannot really tell. I'm not even anything close to being married, like being in a single relationship right now.
Yeah.
But what I've grown to know is that I'm getting more self-aware. So I'm getting aware of my weakness, I'm getting aware of my strength, and also learning to accept them, learning to leverage on them, and at the same time learning to grow with them. So my strength growing with it, my weaknesses trying to come out of it.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm focused on doing right now. I can't tell which one I'll struggle with, but because I am self-aware and I know, okay, this is my strength, this is my weakness, it will be easier for me to now look for in a partner a strength to
Your weakness,
for
to
my
tally with your
weakness,
weakness.
and
Okay.
I know that I have enough strength for his
For his
weakness,
weakness.
and vice versa, like that. So I would say, if you are not married yet, or you are not close to being married and you can't tell, you should spend more time learning about yourself and
Self-discovery.
discovering your weakness, your strengths, what you like, what you don't like. That way, it would be really useful for you when you are eventually in marriage, or when you eventually find a partner.
So, Lisa, what's your take on that? What do you think? Knowing fully your strength and
Uh,
weaknesses.
Strengths and weaknesses so far. Knowing fully my strengths and weaknesses. I know some of my strengths is that when it comes to doing a job, or when it comes to like I have to do something, I know that I'm going to do that thing. However, I know my weakness in doing that thing is that every other thing might suffer because I'm doing that thing. So I'll give you an example. When I'm writing, once I start writing, I may starve till the end of the day. Yeah.
Examination.
Yes, because I'm trying to get that
Over ambition.
But I'm trying to get all that is in my head out on paper. And if I'm not able to do that, it will be hard for me to So I already know that, okay, this is a strength because I would finish what I start. However, there's a weakness to it, which is that every other thing around me might suffer for it. So knowing all that, I know that when I get to the marriage part, I know how I'm going to balance it, that okay, when this happens, I have to consciously set alarms, or the time where I'll have more space, the time where I'm not writing, I'll have a way to do all the things that I need to do that shouldn't suffer because of my writing. Find a way to do all that so that when I am writing, I know that I'm writing from a place of rest.
There's this notion
Yeah.
or mindset that people have about ladies who are ambitious,
Okay.
who want to attain a certain level of success.
This particular
I have a story for that.
So and
talk.
it's like you are chasing your dreams.
Yeah.
And when you get to this level, they feel that once you get to this level, it's very difficult for a guy to approach you.
Yeah.
She has a car.
Yeah.
She won an apartment.
Yeah.
What more
Can I
give to
give
her financially?
Yeah.
So because of that, some ladies are of them are scared of even moving, even though they know their ability.
Yeah, they
But
won't
they are scared. They prefer to, when I get married, I can do it.
That's
and
a
when
lie.
they get married,
That's a lie. That's a lie.
So
Yeah.
what is your take
Okay.
on
Lisa, go first.
Lisa, please.
Why did you say Lelisa? Go first. Not if my idea.
Story. She gets story.
Okay, see, when I was in uni, I think 300 or 400 level, we're having this, something similar to this conversation. And I won't name names so that nobody thinks I'm shading them. But I was talking about having a car, and because I like Benz, that's my brand. So I was talking about having a car. I was talking about having a car and doing well for myself. And then a friend was in the room while I was having that conversation with another friend, and then she was like, no, don't you want to chase your husband. You want to, men will run away from you. Don't be successful. Just wait. What do you need a car for? Just wait. When you are married, you can now have all these things. And that's a lie. That's a big lie. That's a big lie from the pit of hell. Because when you get married, there's no time. Because before you blink, Peking don't enter. You don't train Peking when you want to pursue career. So the truth is,
to slow down your pace.
yes. The thing is that society has made things seem normal that are not normal. And one of them is that people who are single or married women should not chase careers. They should just focus on being an ornament to attract the men, so that when they get married, inside marriage, they will now do and achieve all that they want to achieve. And it's not completely true.
Yeah,
it's not true. You have to build yourself. Yeah. Like what our pastor says, on the way to purpose is where you find your partner. So if you're not doing anything, if you're not moving, you may end up with the wrong person, because that junction where you're supposed to jam them, you never reach there. And the man, if you don't reach there, they wait.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm on fire.
I'm feeling it.
Well, yeah, that's it.
Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Do you think that marriage would limit you from pursuing your career?
No. It's a very big no, because I've grown so much confidence in that. No, anything that...
And you are very certain that this will not change in the next 3-4 years?
No, I'm very certain.
You're very certain?
Yeah.
Maybe
3 years or 2 years ago, if you had asked me this question, I don't know, but...
your confidence level, your eye don't see, wait till your mouth no go fit talk.
It's a no, and I'm saying that from a place of confidence and a place of rest in God, that I know that, in fact, you don't get waiting this year, we feel limit you. I had to switch to pidgin to say that, because anything you set your mind to do,
Yeah, you can.
you can't do it.
Yeah.
It is you setting your mind that marriage would limit you that would make marriage limit you.
Honestly, you attract what you think.
You attract what you think. I'm a Christian, so what I think, what I pray about comes to reality for me. I have that assurance and rest in God. Do you get? So no, there's no limitation. No limitation, no bound.
No limit.
No limit, no bound
So Lisa, is
whatsoever.
there any limitation?
No. The only limitation is myself. The only person that can ever limit me is myself.
And if I'm in constant battle with myself, of course
That's the only. Not a husband, not a child,
Not a husband.
not a
child.
husband, not a child, not my family.
I like this
The
energy.
only person that can limit me is me, because it's all what you allow to happen.
Yeah,
You've gotten
that
to the
happens.
point where
That's my
this is
awareness.
what I want.
This is, and I think honestly, with growth, the more time passes, the more you have experiences, that's the more your mindset begins to change.
expand.
So if before I had believed that it may limit, now I am very sure the only person that can limit me is me. I'm very sure of that.
Oh, what an episode. Thank you very much, Elizabeth and Lisa.
You're welcome.
We all learned a lot. I personally, I enjoyed this episode.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
And we learned a lot from each other.
Yes, we
So, Lisa and Elizabeth, thank you very much.
I learned a lot.
This was interactive,
I enjoyed
educative,
myself.
and entertaining.
Keep energy.
We're gonna play.
Gen Z bodies.
So please stay tuned for the next episode on Women at Work. Bye.